Yes, good evening, gentlemen and ladies. God bless every one of you. I know it's surprisingly, I'm just coming live now. But I'm not notified. Everybody say they come, but I just get more chance now. Now I just say I could do some live video because of waiting the trend since then. We have a lot of things to talk about today. I'm going to talk about this guy that lives in UK that called himself Double Chief. And I'll see the same time about Kwara State attack. We want to ask the president of Nigeria, are we still having a country called Nigeria? We want to know. Because people's life is no longer safe in Nigeria anymore. Their life is not safe anymore. Go and subscribe to Ogele TV. I beg. Then I'll go subscribe. Unless some people they leave my page because maybe if I don't talk with them, they go unfollow me. It's okay. My brother, nothing to be worried about. Hello? Hi. Yes, you're the last one. Okay? Yeah, like the video. Yeah. Okay. Can you set the can you set it down? Not can you find it? Okay, can share come. Yeah, come here. Pop at your party. Huh? Why you did that? Huh? This guy. This guy feel a little grab for my account of him. You just feel. Yeah. Bro, you already have problem, bro. No, yeah, you're very clear. You feel a little for my account fix it for that more. Yeah, you better think what's going to be my program. But bro, but you're a son. Bro, not 300 that the go bro. I fix it for that. You can think about 300 you're a son. Bro, I like a video, man. Yeah, I can fix it more at yeah, come in more at yeah. Yeah, I can hear for that. Like 300 that. I fix it for that. Okay, great. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Hello, yeah. Don't please follow my followers, my fans. Don't be annoyed for that call. Somebody just called me. The call was very important. Gentlemen and ladies, where are my fans? Yeah. Okay. Nine. Yeah. Mm. Go and subscribe to Ogele TV. Make una go subscribe. If I don't talk waiting sweet you now, una go to follow me. Life not be like that too. Me, I always they talk the truth. It's only the truth that can set you free. Let me check and call Brother Chris whether he can join me. So, my brothers and sisters, we have a lot to talk about today. And I'm going to end the video. At least we have a lot to talk today. We should not hesitate to always say the truth. We want to ask President Tinubu, do we still have a country called Nigeria? Because the way they are buying the Christians, my brother, the sources they surprise everybody. See people they worship, people they pray for inside church. These bandits, they don't enter there. I hear say they kidnap some people, they buy about 4 people for inside church. For inside church. Where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? What country I don't understand. And people say they guarantee the president say 2027 is not negotiable. People they tell the man the truth now. He just do one time president. Make it relax. He send you a link. Why did they send you a link? Oh, money. Okay. Yeah. So, my brothers and sisters, this something they tire me. I don't know what they worry Nigerians. Una know say the man they fail us. People still they talk about 2027 is not negotiable. Una know the shame. Una know say Tinubu don't old. Look at the buy people, a country where they can buy brigadier for army. Most of the people they have the highest security. Ordinary you will not get security. Your life is very cheap as like tomatoes, very cheap like onions. Maybe when they talk 2027 is not negotiable. Until they knock on a door. People they church now. I think on Tuesday, they just go surrounded them for church. They shoot and children they are there. See one old woman where they run. The woman don't old. You see, they use old days to serve God. It shall never be well with those criminals in Nigeria. The parents they are putting in the life of Nigerians, it shall never be well with them. We cannot continue to be supporting illegality. We can't. It's not possible. Huh? What will be Nigeria's problem? What will be our problem? Why will they support evil? Why? We know that this man don't old. Tinubu will never come out to address any issue. He will never. They spy people, they kidnap people for quite. I don't see where Tinubu come out for national TV. They address Nigeria, say he's on top of the situation. No, if they do press this thing once in 1 year, because you don't stand entertain interview. How you go to stand? The girl where you want to stand. You don't get now. Make una support evil leaders. See when the something go knock reach una door. People go church now. Their life is not safe. Huh? America record that the Nigerians they cry. They want to take who's resources want to get where America want to take. People want to defend you now. They know that government does not mean well for you people. The government of the day does not care as far as you are Nigerians. What they care about is about the money they are going to loot. That's their business. Whether you sleep or you wake up, Tinubu does not care. Tinubu want to talk, they want to protect you. The man is not physically fit. Make una know they deceive yourself. Somebody say you should come and protect you. My brother, God bless you, my brother. You are welcome to the show. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this this issue of what happened in Kwara State. Even the issue that of this brigadier when insurgency by when Nigerian government be want deny, later they come and say they buy that man. I think about 2 days ago. People were in the church yesterday in Kwara State. This bandit went to the church. I will show you the video. Start shooting anyhow. They buy 4 people. They kidnap the rest. Now country where I talk say people see they talk say 2027 is not negotiable. Nigeria should be ashamed of themselves. Whether they love their senses, I don't know. The man you say he should protect you. The man has lack of capacity. The man is not physically fit. Tinubu is sick. Something will happen for country. President cannot address the situation. And you are telling me we are living in a democratic system. What kind of useless country is that? Trump, when they talk about Nigeria that day, Trump there inside Air Force One when they interfere for Nigeria matter. He not sit down for table. He won't enter flight when they interview them. If they interfere for Nigeria matter, that's to know a leader that is ready. My brother, let me just share the video first. Let me share it first. This one is just since yesterday, I'm not myself. What kind of country are we living? What kind of society are people living? Because of the money where they want to give now. You know, they praise incompetent. Tinubu is one of the worst presidents Nigeria have ever get. Tinubu is one of the worst. A man who could not address press. How many times have I seen Tinubu they talk on national TV? How many times? Now they ask themselves question. And the way where Buhari just say behave, now so Tinubu just say they behave now. Something going to happen. You know they see one of the economy from the president. And then look at where they do propaganda. Now he put on media. Is Ananuka as our president? Tinubu is our president. He needs to address the situation. He needs to tell Nigeria, say where are we heading to? Because the matter, they have given the matter, saying that you be the leader of the country. You need to tell us where we want to work. Useless set of people. This supporting all these idiot leaders. We're not going to lead them to anywhere. What are they doing? I think that they do. Until they come up on another carry on one day. Now where they supporting them. I will see who will go rescue at that time. The whole brigadier general for army. These guys, they finish up. Talking of you ordinary civilian. Nigeria must learn in the hard way. See, they talk, they want you to matter, they destroy Nigeria. They must learn in a hard way. Me, I always they talk and say, I don't get nothing to lose with my brother. I don't get anything. And I know, as the country be wanted better, I mean a day. But I can't realize and say, my brother, say Nigerians they don't like better thing. No. Who they support Nigerians, you got to waste time. I'm looking for the video. People dey church. They start for. They don't come anything. You just go, they attack them. They buy them for inside church. Nigeria be like country. Where no. No, hold on, brother Chris, I'm coming. Okay, brother Chris, this is the video. Just take 5 minutes to see what happen. This is House of God, though. In Kwara State, they are running up and down. See? Bandit robbing the church. They surrounded the whole of them. I'm not seeing any comment here.
Nigeria is a shame. Everything about this government is just hurting the people.
Any right-thinking Nigeria should not be talking about Tinubu anymore. Tinubu should be a thing of the past. Please, engineer, come. I'm not seeing my comment again. Oh. Engineer, come and see my comment section. Where you? Please come and see the comment section. Come. Frank, come and see my comment section. Comment section. Huh? They don't flash out church. Yeah, man, I wait church. Everybody go see. The ancestral prayer. My brother, you have seen this video. What is your take? A country where we have, they will say, how do they introduce Tinubu? Whether SGFRO, the chief security of the federation. Look at how Tinubu has failed the entire nation. America was talking about Christian genocide the other day. Some useless Nigeria we are going to be there and start countering it. Are we not seeing it live now? Is it here no house of God? No, are we not seeing it live now? We are seeing it live now. Christmas is coming out. Everybody needs to be very, very careful. Yes, these guys, they mean business. You see, in life, there's what we call nemesis. Where Jonathan was ruling, this is the way they try to bring Jonathan government down. The same Jonathan Tinubu collide with, they are not working against him. Go ahead.
City of justice, city of love, city of peace, every one of us. That's what all Nigeria wanted. But it's unfortunate the government of Nigeria is failing by the day. I wouldn't say I am blaming those who went to church to serve their God.
No.
But I'm telling you, Plateau State, Kwara State, most of this middle belt and some of these northern states, they are living under a very questionable circumstance. One would have expected that, they are living in an emergency time. One would have expected that people from within those regions, they should be very careful about gathering where they go, locations they go to. You must not necessarily gather in the King's Square or whatever to go and pray or ask for God's mercy. You can do it right from your home. It was a soft target for these criminals. How would whether whatever religion you believe in, it will be ungodly for you to go after people who are praying to their God, irrespective of their religion affiliation. I think they have committed the worst crime against humanity. Now, I would have expected that those church members, the pastor, they are in a better position to educate their people. Please remember, we saw it during COVID-19. People worship from their home online. God still answered their prayer. Now, with the situation of things in most of these states, one would have expected that, please remember, if you can't come to the church at a particular time like this, we can carry out our prayer, we can do our online program and the rest of them. You key into the program and God will richly bless you.
How many people that have access to internet?
Yes.
How many people? It's
yes.
Poor people that even go to church. Some people are
yes.
mobile phone.
Yes, the poor, the reason why they go to church, government has failed. And the only place they can run to for safety is the house of God. And the man that is also managing the church also have the same characteristics with the politicians. Even while he saw the danger coming, he just want to see these people, he just want to see these innocent members around him. Now they risk their life. I saw the way what played out there. It's a very unfortunate situation. One would have expected that there is a police station within that community, within that area, who would have acted smartly. But this wicked and demonic individual who came to invade the heart of God, the weapon they are using, probably the police command within that state do not have that weapon. So the difference between you and the church member, or the difference between the church member and the police, is the uniform they are putting on. The man who is coming to protect you probably is not even fair. It's not equipped. How would they fight a challenges like this? The government, the present administration does not care about Nigerians. I heard what Akpabio say. He said there is no society free of crime. Probably that situation that happened, if the daughter of what's his name, Akpabio, is a victim, I think they will deploy Nigerian Navy, Nigeria Air Force, Nigeria Army, all the security, they will deploy the whole of them. I was just reading something online. The only response he could make, or what he responded, was that there is no society that is free from crime. Yes, we appreciate that statement, but the situation in Nigeria is becoming questionable and is deteriorating by second. And the government of the day is not doing anything about it. These are innocent people. They just want to serve God, and they risk their lives. Some of them lost their life. But my advice for them, those who are within this region that is a bit tough, that is no longer accommodating peace, what they need do, they can serve God from their home. And from what I'm saying and what I'm saying now, if a pastor hear me say that man is an unbeliever, I am not an unbeliever. The soul that lost during this process now, they will never come back to life again. The family, they will be in pain for the remaining days of their life. That church will also be a reference point to the family, to the community, and to the society. That was the church they killed SYZ. That was the church they adopted SYZ. When Donald Trump said they were coming to Nigeria to assist Nigeria, gullible Nigerians, Nigeria probably who are benefiting from this insecurity, said no, give us 3 months to intervene. Nigeria is the only country that is run by faith in the world as a whole. If we don't stop the kind of religion we are practicing, religion will want to stop this country. If you look at those who went into religion, look at their CV, look at their profile, they have nothing to offer the society. When you behave, when you act in their prayer, they make you feel somehow incompetent. They make you feel somehow ignorant of what you are doing. But they are the one that is always ignorant of what they are doing. I just sympathize with them. They were defenseless. I saw them. No, they can't get a helper. They can't. You have children, you have age, you have the young, you have the middle age. They are within the congregation, but they all risk their life. And for those who risk their life immediately, and those whom they are taking away, they will see them no more.
Yes.
Yes, they will see them no more. That is where the failure of the president, the governor, the commissioners of police, and just name, that's where their failure started from. There is nothing you can thumb your hand on your chest today that we are benefiting from Nigeria. My house, so part of the city today is being metered. Do you know we can't have access to electricity now as we speak now? Okay. They meter your house, you can't buy a recharge card. I called one of them to, I said, look, MTN, when you buy your SIM card, the SIM card will take 24 hours, it will be activated. Now, our houses are being metered. We can't have access to the recharge card, to buy a recharge card. And even if you do buy a recharge card, the recharge card will not work. And the limited amount of money we are able to buy cannot take care of the electricity bill. So I don't know where this country is going to. When I asked the man who came to fix this thing, they were collecting 20,000. I said, look, this is an administrative work. You are not supposed to transfer the body to us or to the consumers. The government knows what they are doing. Why are you kind of taxing us with all this your unnecessary burden? He said this money, the zonal manager within this region will collect some money from inside. Then the chairman in Akpakpava, the man that controls Akpakpava, will also collect some money. He said at the end of the day, we go home with nothing. These are ingredients of insecurity. When the man felt, oh, I went out yesterday, I was not able to take money home. When he's going home tomorrow, probably he will look for a cable or an armored cable he's going to cut that will take home. The government don't know how to fight insecurity. What the government of Nigeria just believe, AK-47, brutalizing people on the street. If Tinubu could have the mind to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State, there was no war. There was no unrest in Rivers State. It was just a political argument in Rivers State. Tinubu, because of his personal greed and personal interest, he quickly intervened and declared Rivers State as a state of emergency. One would have expected that the whole of the northern state be declared as a state of so administration will be appointed in each of these states to take care of the insecurity. Let's see how the military, the police, the navy can fight insecurity if power is given to them. But they have not been able to do that. All you hear is 2027, 2027. With what is happening now, Tinubu is not supposed to even contest. Nigeria will come out strongly. Nigeria will come out en masse and vote at Tinubu because he's not competent. He is like a father who cannot protect his child. That is how Tinubu is. I think Tinubu has brought a lot of woes, tears upon the landmass of Nigeria. Buhari probably he was joking. I want to say he was drunk. He said Nigeria will remember him. When you do a critical comparative analysis between the government of Tinubu and the government of the former late General Muhammadu Buhari, the government of Buhari is better than the government of Tinubu.
Absolutely.
It's better from in terms of security, in terms of the economic situation as at that time compared to what it is today. The government of Buhari is better than this present administration. In fact, from January 1st now, tax reform will kick off.
He's going to borrow almost about $2 billion something now. He wants to borrow again, almost $2 trillion. I don't know what people is using money to do.
Now, the burden of those borrowing will be transferred to the ordinary man on the streets. Now, when you borrow to build critical infrastructure, the revenue that will be coming back from there, it will be enough to repay some of those loans, and it will serve the people in a good way. But in the case of Nigeria, whenever this money is being borrowed, the money is being shared among the leadership of the party and those contractors that is unknown. Nigeria is a shame. With what I saw in the energy sector in the past 3 days now, my brother, it's enough for one to say, even if you have Nigeria passport, you will declare another country. A society governed by the Taliban and the Al-Qaeda is better than what you see in Nigeria today. The Palestinians, they are living better than the Nigerians today. I am telling you, it's not okay with what we are seeing there now, with that action alone, the government was supposed to declare a state of emergency immediately, even without consulting the court, without consulting the House of Assembly and the national, whatever judiciary. You declare a state of emergency because the evidence are there. If somebody within there is running to Europe now, they grant him asylum immediately because he just narrowly escaped death and a war zone. Nigeria does not see that as anything strange. What you are seeing there is strange to you because you live in a responsible and a civilized society. But in the case of Nigeria, it has become a norm. When a man died, the neighbor just say, oh, that one just come out. When a man of 40 years old died, you see people fly the casket on the street. In the days of our forefather, it was an abomination. That man will not be buried within the community. That man will be taken away far to the evil forest, an abomination for a young man to lose his life. But today, when things like that, they say, call to glory, that will tell you the decadence of our moral system in the country. It has no boundary. The government is failing by the day. Religious leaders, they are failing by the day. Political leaders, they are failing by the day. The society is fantastically corrupt. Nobody's interested. What we are interested in is how much can we make? Even if the other neighbor is being hurt, there's nobody's business. I just gave you a classical example. When you come to some part of Benin, as at yesterday, the whole street was closed up. Business were closed up because people were afraid of the meter they brought. If we make an attempt, there will be a problem. People are just hovering around in the market. They can't buy. People can't sell. There is no electricity to generate whatever business they are doing. It was like, I don't know how to, what the Benin might call a daycare, or what we call Sabbath day. People went to church. People went to their place of worship. The whole city was calm because of the meter they brought to the streets. If they were imposing it, fine. There was nothing wrong. Can you please simplify the process so that the people can start to gain? I say people close up their businesses because of the fear of the unknown. When I personally interview people doing it, they said they're not they get anything inside, or they are collecting money from their hand. Oh. That is to tell you the kind of society we are living in. So when a man is not fed, there is everything that man could be very funny if given opportunity to do some certain things. He can be very stupid. So I don't know where Tinubu is taking this country to. And I mourn and I weep those who are still campaigning for Tinubu come 2027. I weep for them. They don't have future, they don't have brain, they don't see what is going on. And I want to encourage you guys on social media. Pictures like this, features like this, don't throw them away. Keep them in the archives. All things be equal. God will protect us. We will see this time next year. Just start throwing this in and let the people see. But the problem we have with some Nigerians, they are easily carried away with the colorfulness of now. All they talk about is money, 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 money. Sometimes you have this money, you do not have peace. The money will not be valid in your life. But sometimes the money might not be there in 100%. Moderately, you have this money, you live in peace. I was discussing with a boy not quite long ago. I went to a Bible study, we were just discussing. He is a boy who came from within my constituency. I asked him some question. When last did you visit your place? I said, do you know your place is one of the best places you can stay? You know, weekend, you go there, you relax, your people will celebrate you, you live a very good life. But the boy was also giving me some reasons that if I go there now, probably people from the community, I don't know who might be a threat to my life. They might point out to me that, oh, that man, he just came with a very big amount of money. The family stays abroad. The family is XYZ. At the end of the day, the young man is being kidnapped. Would you expect such a man to go to that place? He won't go. The government of Nigeria, because those leading us, security-wise, they don't have something in their head. They don't come on air to give tips that will enable people to survive the situation we find ourselves today. I wait for this country. It's an unfortunate situation. Nigeria is the only country where people are not prepared and they want to become a leader. One would have expected that Tinubu would have been the most experienced head of state or president in this country. Since 1999, even in the days of military, he has been one of the most desperate human beings on earth to become the president of Nigeria. He could do anything to become the president of this country. Now he's the president of this country. To me, as a person, I'm in Nigeria, we'll be doing a follow-up. If anybody, Tinubu is not supposed to face this kind of a situation, I think such a man should go to a psychiatric hospital. No man born of a woman should sympathize with Tinubu with what is taking Nigeria through. And having experienced the democratic system from 1999 to date, one would have expected that he would have done do better than every other man that have served as a president in this country. Having served 2 times Lagos governor, maybe a few months a senator, and the rest of them, with his working experience, one would have expected that he would have been able to face this country. But the problem, age is not on their side. Age is not on their side. A man who cannot stand for 20 minutes to address the public, you want to become a president of a country. You see Donald Trump. He's like a military general. He talks from all sides of he speak. He's in Caribbean, he's in New York, he's in Africa, he's in Asia, he's all over the world. He attends to all the correspondents. Nigeria governor cannot see what is happening within his locality. So I don't know where we got this kind of democracy from. Yes, democracy is domesticated based on the values of the people. But the way our own is being domesticated, my brother, is questionable in all ramifications. A government led by criminals and agbeu is what we are seeing today. They don't have something in their head. And they have refused to understand the dynamics of the global politics. That is one of the that is taking Africa backward today. The most elderly or the longest serving president in the world is from Africa. He's from Africa.
Yes.
Now, what do you expect from such a man? I was young then. My father will always mention that Cameroonian president. Oh, my father will always mention his name. I thought probably the man must have left that office. Little did I know that he was still very much alive. In his 90s, he contested the election and he won the election. How would the people be free from their bondage? The people from within that country, they are in the bondage. Nigeria must not expect anything big under this administration. When Buhari came, I said it, Buhari is not going to offer Nigeria anything. Actually, he came, he spent his good 8 years. While he was going away, he said, nobody should call me back again. Nobody should interview me. Because he did a lot of nonsense while he was in the office. He came for vengeance, and he succeeded in doing it, and he just went home freely. You can see what happened in France. They are trying to tell every other president or former president or those who have the intention of becoming the president, when you do wrong, the law is coming to punish you for it. But in the case of Nigeria, when you do wrong, your religion center will celebrate you. Your family will celebrate you. The government will, everybody will celebrate you. That is the country we find ourselves today. Things are not working as expected. With all the resources that is attached to this country, people can't go get things freely from the government. I just said to myself, if there's anything the government of Nigeria ought to subsidize, ought to be electricity. But the government is not doing it. Government is not doing it. The people managing our energy sector, they are making a hell of money at the expense of the people. NEPA go on street or BDC go on street. They throw bills around. They are compelling people to go and pay. These are things that will kind of trigger insecurity. When you compare a man to go and pay a bill probably he didn't consume, the man will look for a source. And that source could hurt somebody very close. So I don't know how the government of Nigeria, how they are fighting insecurity. The people leading us, they are not knowledgeable enough. They don't have the basic idea of leading people of diverse culture, from different religion, from different beliefs. They don't have it. So my brother, is an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. You see, I really appreciate you for that good illustration, my brother. You see our problem. We Nigeria, we are the problem to ourselves.
Absolutely.
Something happened in a country, we have a president. The government of the day could not come out and address the situation of things. Now, they will keep him mute. And even if he's traveling to South Africa, he never disturbing. Whatever is happening in our country, he can make live brokers there. Address Nigeria. This bandit, this Boko Haram, America said they are coming to sweep them out. Some useless, some illiterate Nigeria were crying about that useless resources that have never changed anything about their life, that they have never benefited anything from. Say America was coming from their interest. Who cares about interest? Let them come, because our situation today, Nigeria has no capacity to fight that insecurity. We should not deceive ourselves. The weapon those guys are owing, the military does not have it.
Yes. What I see, the invasion I'm seeing in the middle belt, in the northern part of the state, there are some external forces, some external powers backing this insurgency, this bandit and banditry that is taking place in the northern part and the middle part of the country. Now it's gradually coming down south.
Because it's the border town between Yoruba land. It's almost there. What state is an Yoruba land?
Yes. Now I was discussing with someone. I said, look, our governors, they are afraid. They don't want to make a statement. The way and manner things are going on in some part of the country today, there is nothing wrong if any of the southern states say, no, we will not allow people to cross our border if you don't have something tangible coming to do here. You must tell us the reason why you are coming here. But they will always give a very wrong excuse that is not accepted in 25th century. They will always give that excuse. Now, these people, they are coming down south. I was discussing with somebody abroad some few minutes back. I said, look, most of these cows you see around in Benin City, they are owned by Benin people.
Yes.
They don't care who is affected. The man that owns that cow, probably the children, they stay abroad.
Yes.
Where there is an emergency within that cow environment, his children are not affected. But they also forgot that the man whom you are going to destroy their farm, destroy their business, will not be happy with you. They are booking leading this cow and the rest of them. They have AK-47, they have object that is capable of harming people. But when a Benin man is traveling within Benin City or within Edo State, and they are seeing you with a cover bottle, a beer bottle cover, a police will say you will be arrested.
Yes.
But when they see her booking with a very strong and a sharp dagger, they will say, leave her outside, I don't know anything. So the kind of mindset we have over security combating, how to combat insecurity, I don't know where our security agents, where they are learning their own. And I don't know if the politician has given them a free hand to act I don't really know. Because with what you just played now, what we just saw now, one would have expected that government immediately will swing into action and find out where are they taking those children to, where are they taking those members to. Probably some of them, they are on fasting program. They are on fasting program. Now you are taking them to an unknown place. What is their fate? Now look at the general that lost his life. What we had before, that the general finally came down to the barrack, trekked to the barrack with his barefoot, find his way back. I think the following day we saw it online that the general died. One thing I also said to myself, some of these generals, they are supposed to be at home. They are not competent enough. A German general, an American general who have fought in Afghanistan, who have fought in Russia and other part of the world, Syria and the rest of them, he can trek from here to Niger. He can trek any difficult terrain. He will survive it. Probably they didn't touch him. They be living in air condition. They be eating all this junk food. The strength is not there to withstand a very tough terrain. Probably what he went through. So when he came back home, the blood pressure went up. Probably they didn't even take him to the hospital for a kind of a medical care. He just went back home and probably somebody used hot water to massage his body. Nobody cared about his head and the rest of them. And the man just passed on. It's a great loss to the country. If a general like that can die under a mysterious circumstance, what is the fate of the average Nigerian children? What is their fate? So I don't know where this country is going to. I don't know.
Thank you, my brother. Mama, thank you very much. Thank you, Mama. Edo Pride TV. God bless you, Mama. My brother, let me remind you again. I beg the account number is being pinned there. For this Mr. Timothy, we should try and do something. I've never get any message in that account. I beg. The man needs a laptop at the beg now. The account is being pinned on the comment section again. Nothing is too big. A lot of people promise, but I've checked the account, nothing have come. If they bring anything, I'll still bring the receipt come here. So I use God to beg una, make una support that man. These are the kind of people that needs our help. The man already see, everybody know the man's situation. More will still use this one to support him. That one is aside. The account number is being pinned there. Somebody's calling. Good evening. You want to contribute? Okay. Let me put it on speaker. Hold on. Somebody want to contribute. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, let me just quickly put three or two things together. Concerning what our brother, the person that is discussing with you concerning that general matter that guy.
Yeah.
I have to correct the impression. The general didn't go home. What happened is that they attacked them and the man was able to survive inside the bush. So he contacted the military command for the military to come and rescue him. So as he was contacting them, they are saboteur in the military also. So those people give the ISWAP the information. So before help could come, the ISWAP came and captured the general and killed the general. So the general didn't go home. He was inside the forest when help could not come. So he gave them all the description, not knowing that the saboteur in the military was also giving the ISWAP information. So that's how they captured the general and killed him. So that one is for that aspect.
Okay.
Then the second, yes, that one's for the aspect. Then the second aspect of it, you see, we are blaming Tinubu, yes, but how are we going to all of us come together and look for a way and other aspects so that we can form a crusade so that external international community will come and rescue us? Because Tinubu is main goal. You see, when you went to the judiciary, the judges, they were all singing in your mandate, Tinubu's the logo. That was what they were all singing when judiciary opened. So it's Tinubu has been able to capture the judiciary, the INEC, all other places. See the opposition, even the PDP. What happened some few days ago? They have lost the secretariat. So no opposition. So I think all of us will think on the solution how international community is or how they are coming to come and help us, because this one that we are just enumerating the lapses. We should also call for help, solution, because Tinubu is not hearing us. He's so on how to grab power. Even in the military era, Nigerian military era, it was not as bad as like these people can talk, people can do this, but it's trying by everything to capture everything capturable. This money that is borrowing almost every day that is borrowing, because I heard that all these governors that are decamping to APC, 450 billion that it gives.
Yeah, give it to them.
Yes, that is given to them. So why will they not decamp? So why will they not borrow money every day? Why the National Assembly does not say no? Any day, it can borrow money 7 days a week. Every day borrow money, because it needs money to fight all those 2027 agenda. So we should try by all means and look for a solution, because Tinubu is not ready to give up. His son is the mandate. If there is 10 or even 14, if there is not the Tinubu was than Pobia of Cameroon, because the way it's going now, we think it's joke. So that's just my own contribution, my brother.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. So you see what is our brother just said now. Yeah, it's a thing we must continue to be talking, speak out. We know Tinubu is not ready to give power, but if Nigeria said they need change, if they are ready for change, Nigeria can do it. Nigeria can do it. If Nigeria come out in mass and vote one particular candidate with about 30 million votes, they cannot manipulate it. Do you know why it's easy for them to manipulate Nigeria election? Let me tell you one thing. The election, the people that comes out in the election is very few. Let's take a case of Lakedo. If, for example, I saw you go down have 1 million votes, they cannot change it. It will take them 1 month. Do you know how it's difficult to manipulate a figure? It's very difficult to manipulate. If the figure is too much. Do you know why Jonathan agreed immediately? Why he congratulated Buhari? When Jonathan saw the gap Buhari used to finish him, he surrendered. If Jonathan wants to manipulate, Jonathan can still do it. But that manipulation will not work. It will not work. Because if you see that Tinubu election, you don't see the gap. He used to beat Atiku and Obi. For the whole federation, almost 2 million. That is not number. That's not number. If somebody is beating you with 7-8 million, forget it. Don't you see how many days it takes them to announce the results? It takes them almost 5 days.
The reason why it took them so long to declare that result, a lot of nonsense was going on.
Yeah, they were changing a lot of figures.
Now I will keep on emphasizing, there are still some good Nigerians who you can't buy their mind. During the last election, we saw how dedicated, how committed Nigerians were. They made up their mind. Everywhere you go, it will be. Everywhere you go, it will be. They sang the jingle of Obi. They were not interested in the money. But those who probably have access to the management of some of those key, they manipulated alongside with some of.
I'm going to assure you now, this 2027, we are talking about technology. We don't know anything about technology. As far as America has shown concern about Nigeria, anybody that come out from the opposition, if Nigeria come out and vote for them, that person will win. Do you know why? America will put their satellites and start watching them. Who's going to off the RF? Who manufactured the RF that go to off? It's the Western world that owns that technology. We don't know anything about that. We don't know anything. We are just trying to show the people we are
during the election. I've been so privileged from 1990. I've been very, very active in some of those INEC, whatever. I preside over some of those things. You see, when you go to the northern part of the country, people are allowed to vote manually. Then when you come to the southern part of the country, you vote scientifically or technologically through their technology. They use their technology voting. Sometimes, if anything is wrong,
he himself is going to have the problem. The northerners that supported him. You see, with Southerners, we are still getting it wrong. The northerners were the majority of the people that support Tinubu coming in. But they are not telling him that he's going. They know how to do the game. I always tell my friends, this man is going to be one-time president. Too. Don't joke with these guys you are saying. You see the way governors are defecting in the South now. The northern governor, they mute. These are strategies. They know how to do the game. These guys are good in that area. If you want to win an election in Nigeria, if you cannot ring North, if North does not support you, you can never become the president of Nigeria. If the whole South like they vote for Tinubu, if not reject Tinubu, Tinubu will still lose.
The truth of the matter, the ruling party have started ringing the election. With their body language, with all they are doing, they started ringing the election. The opposition party, I just pray that, yes, we always talk about God here, that probably when the time comes, they will wake up from their slumber. As for me now, the opposition party, they are sleeping. They are like a sleeping child.
My brother, I hope it's not lost. By January, we are going to be singing a new song. I'm telling you.
Yes.
You see this party that will come out with a force. Tinubu will not be in his eye. These guys that Tinubu is giving money to, they are going to work against him. We see during the time of Pastor Sage Zeyamu, they gave Katosa, let Katosa spend a lot of money. They gave some APC chiefs money to support Sage Zeyamu. They work against him. These guys are mad. You don't know these leaders.
You see, Edo State, let me use Edo State for a case study. Edo State is one state you cannot actually influence their politics or their election. But we saw what happened during the last election. A man who probably didn't even go to the polling booth or campaign or speak to one or two persons. Suddenly something has happened. You understand? Now, Edo people, we've known them over the years. They've always been in the opposition party. The days of Ali, Osumbo, Ushomole, and the rest of them always be in the opposition party. Obaseki, they will always be in the opposition party. But what we are seeing today, what we saw during the transition between Okpebulu and what's his name, Aswa Ighodalo, it will remain in the mind of the people even in the 5th generation to come. It will remain in our mind. Because what we saw there, even Banana Republic can never conduct an election like that. Even as bad as the Palestinians today, if given the chance, they will never conduct an election like that. But we saw it. It took them days to declare just state governorship election. When the election between Charles Ariavere and Adams Oshiomhole was conducted, immediately before the following morning, the result was already declared. It was already declared. Even while Oshiomhole came from the opposition, Jonathan already congratulated him. David Mark already congratulated him. Charles Ariavere was in the ruling party, but they didn't alter the result. They didn't alter the figure. They allowed the process to go according to the rules. But immediately Buhari came in, we began to saw a lot of strange things politically. A man will not even contest an election, he will be declared the winner. That is where the judiciary is also failing. Ordinarily, judiciary ought to be the hope of a common man, but the reverse is the case. If you are not copying, we saw what happened between Omeya and Amechi. The first turn of Amechi didn't contest election. Yes, he indicated interest that he was going to contest election. The power there be there, they were so powerful, they oppressed him. They brought in the other man. He was smart enough, he just allowed them to conduct. He was the one that won the primaries and the rest of them. At the end of the day, he approached the tribunal. Omeya was thrown away from the office, and Amechi came in as a governor without even spending money. He came in as a governor. You understand? So if we have that kind of judiciary, then one would have expected that we must have improved on that same judiciary that made Amechi a governor in his first term. So we don't have things like that. What we are seeing is just a jamboree. Yes, we are blaming Tinubu as an individual, but as a president, at our individual level, sometimes what we are doing, you ask, if given the opportunity, you guys will be worse than the president. I just gave you an example of what happened with BDC and the consumer within Benin City in the past 2, 3, 4 days now. People are closing up their business. People are closing up their business as a result of the harsh tariff, harsh system attached to the smart meter and the rest of them. The people can't cope with it. People just lock up their shop. They went home. People will want to put on their life from the hours of 8 in the evening, 8 p.m. because they are afraid. Probably they put on the light now, something might happen to their recharge card. They don't want to do it. So let it be. Some people no longer put on security light because they are afraid. You understand? People bugle to my brother. The history of this country, the story of this country is endless. It's endless. What we are seeing here, we are not seeing any of the leaders taking a bold step for the betterment of this country in the near future. We are not seeing it. What we are just seeing, just 2027, 2027. It is only when you have peace you canvas for 2027. These people that were kidnapped today, people, that church that was destroyed today, do you think people will still go there to fellowship? The answer is no. Do you think people will still call that pastor my pastor? The answer is no. No matter even if you have all the anointing, nobody will attend that church again. That church will be given a name. That church will bear that name till the end of the world. Because something strange, even a story that was not even documented in the Bible, whether the Old Testament or the New Testament, happened there. The sin Nigerians are committing, the government of Nigeria and those mindless criminals from the north and some parts of the country today, the sin they are committing against innocent people are not documented in the Bible. Only God knows what is pumping through their mind, what is going through their mind that is making them to be committing havoc against their fellow people. I don't know. Those leading us, they are like a foreigner. They have caused people a lot of tears, a lot of problems, a lot of pains, and they are not remorseful of what they are doing. One would have expected that Tinubu would not be talking about 2027. If he actually cares about the people, he shouldn't be talking about 2027. Let's talk about peace. Let's talk about how to revive this country from the situation you find yourself. You are not talking about that. All you are saying 2027. Keep on borrowing money, even from the Palestinians. You still want to borrow money from the Palestinians. You still want to go to Syria and borrow money. Even the Ukraine, you want to go and borrow money from Ukraine. What kind of country is this? Where you borrow and you share the money among your friends, history will not forgive you. Buhari borrowed for 8 years. Nothing tangible came out of his administration. Probably on this day, probably the money we stuck in his house and shared among his family people. But the day he was buried, you saw the way he was buried. Just like every other human, that's the way he was buried. No house was attached, no car was attached, nothing strange was attached. It was just natural. He left. But one thing he will be remembered for, the good things and the bad thing he did while he was the president of this country. I don't know if these guys, if they have good conscience, that tell them what I am doing is not wrong or is right. I don't know.
Yes, thank you very much, Chris. Somebody is greeting you for the comment section. That's my able man, my Dope Pride TV. He said he's welcoming you, he's greeting you. So for your job well done.
Thank you.
So, my brother, I saw Akpabio in Edo State yesterday, the Senate president, come to commission some bulldozer that Okpebholo buy. It's a very pathetic situation in Nigeria today, my brother. Is it everything Okpebholo must call? You see, these are ways of wasting Edo people's money. These are ways of wasting Edo people's money. What is Akpabio coming to do in Edo? To commission another bulldozer, caterpillar. Now they commission. And sometimes at the reason, whether these are our governors that they reason, bringing Akpabio to Edo State is a cost to the state. It's not free.
Do you know why he's bringing Akpabio? To me, Akpabio is just like every other senator you have there in Abuja. He did this. He did it so that he made money from Akpabio coming. A budget was made for Akpabio. Yes. Caterpillar, what is Caterpillar? These are no longer big deal, you know.
Yeah.
If you can cast your mind back, the school we attended, we have Mr. Bushi boss, school boss, we have Mr. Bushi. We have an accountant. Yes. We have secretary. We have those who help in maintaining the school and the rest of them. We have everything that make it look like the Western school. Then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But the question I ask myself, the allocation of the school I attended then we are getting, does school today still get that kind of allocation? If they don't get that kind of allocation, why is it that the present school you are seeing today, they no longer befit a place of learning? It's a question I'm asking. Probably the government of Edo State cannot answer that question, or the Commissioner for Education Abuja cannot answer the question I just gave now. You know the school we attended now. You know our boss, fine boss. You saw the quarters built by the government, given to teachers. Whenever you go there, you're happy. It's like you are in the Buckingham Palace. But today, you can no longer find things like that. No school have been built. From 1999 today, no government has ever built any school. What they did was the renovation of the old school they met.
Yes.
They only renovated. We can count them. Even the one the Obubu Yaya done by Oshomole, he didn't build a new school. What he did was to renovate the existing school. Red roof became a jingle, became something else. You understand? There are ways they can just manipulate the people. They just manipulate the people. The people don't have choice anymore. Our people, they are not. It's like
there's one question. There's one question. Yeah, my in-law, Mr. Edgar, God bless you, sir. Yeah, all the way from Ireland, Dublin. Yeah, there was a question that the Senate president was delivering in those states. I was very ashamed of myself. Okpebolo was begging Senator Akpabio, who every Nigerian knows is a criminal, who has a case in NDDC. The money is told. It's now advising Okpebolo the way to bring up Obaseki. Okpebolo is not telling Akpabio, please, sir, I know you are number 3rd man in the federation. Can you bring Obaseki down to Nigeria to come and explain what he has done with the dome money? I was ashamed when I saw that video. And at the same time, he said Edo State is not 419 state. I beg my brother, this is not governor, not the get person where they lecture before you go media. If they talk to them, they'll say they criticize them. Even I don't understand the way this man is addressing issue. Now there is EFCC. Listen, there is EFCC, there is ICPC in Nigeria. If you think Obaseki has stolen money, these are the people supposed to go through the process. Not the Senate president who even have an EFCC case. Akpabio is a criminal. NDDC, the woman that was there, Akpabio keep there. The way he was treating the woman had to loot money. The videos are still there. Internet does not lie. What are we heading to?
Now, the governor begging the Senate president to a kind of bring Obaseki back home. You see, when a man is from ideas, sometimes if I don't know what is going on, I'm aware that I'm talking to millions and countless number of people. I'm very mindful of what I say. You understand? Now, a governor, you are talking to millions of Nigerians and people all over the world. One would have expected that he select words. Leaders, great leaders, they select words. They don't talk like bus conductor. They don't talk like criminals. He speak like the Babylonians. So probably people who ought to be guiding him. You see, the reason why he behaved the way the reason why he do this the way he's doing it now, there is a lot of opportunity in the government house. Sometimes when he look at those Alawi surrounding him, he just smile. Nobody thought he will ever become a councillor. Today he's a governor. So he will always go to the extreme. And what he's saying is always on the negative side. When Osagie was the Attorney General, I constantly blame Osagie. I don't know the relationship between himself and Osagie, but I was expecting that Osagie, as an experienced politician, he was in a better position to direct and strengthen the governor, even if he was going to make a mistake then. But we saw in speech, in talking, in doing all manner of things he did then, while Osagie was in his cabinet, he constantly made a lot of blunders. One would have expected that even a kindergarten child would not make that kind of mistake. I said it during one of our videos. I said, look, sometimes there are things you don't say. There are things you say, people will ordain it immediately. While he was in his campaign, he wanted to speak to Edo people. I saw the former governor was just trying to kind of tell him, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. But nature pushed words out of his mouth. He said, I will give Edo State insecurity. And immediately he became the governor of the state. You saw a terrible thing, not even in another man's constituency. It was within his own constituency. You see the unseen. You saw the evil that happened there, the mindless evil that took place there. It was a payback time. Nature was just trying to remind him of the statement he made. He was trying to enter into a covenant. I will give the people insecurity. The videos are still there. If we have good journalists, if we have good writers, one would have expected that people will be writing on things like that. There was a governor some years ago a governor was declared a winner on the day of swearing in, they now ask him to tell you that Nigerians are not always prepared for a certain positions. They now ask him, Your Excellency, sir, you have been made a governor of this state. He say, yes, thank you. What kind of resources do you have in your state? He say, Fanta a day, Coca-Cola a day. So you want to test me, such a man who want a permanent seat in the international organization, like what your vice president did. He said Nigeria want a permanent seat in the United Nations. With the killing in the north, with the kidnapping in some parts of the country, the IPOB, and all kind of evil that is taking place in this country. You want the Western country to allow you to sit in that exotic office and preside over civilized people. That is absolutely ridiculous. It will happen. We are not wishing Nigeria wrong. We are not wishing Nigeria evil. But with what is happening, with what is happening,
you want to be a member of the United Nations.
Yes, because with what we are taking as a way of life here, the European man, the American man, some civilized countries of the world, they will accept it. And one thing about the Western country, they collect information. They collect information. Some of the artifacts they brought to Edo State was taken away centuries ago. They didn't miss one. They know the one they took from Benin. They know the one they took from Yoruba land. They know the one they took from Lagos and other parts of African country. They were returned to the exact place they took them from. That's to tell you that people like that, they have vision. The Bible says where there is no vision, people they perish.
Yes.
The people leading this country, they don't have vision. That is why you see a lot of abnormality in every part of this country you go to today. Our value system is nonsense. Nobody cares. What everybody talks about is money, money, money. How the money comes is nobody's business. When we are growing up, you know the way we grew up. Yeah. If you are not in school, the family, the community will declare you as a criminal. If you are not trying to get a ski, they declare war against you. You must be engaged doing something. They want to see you doing something. But today is no longer like that. When you see a child just graduate from the school now, he say, I want to go and learn politics. I want to go and join political party. Join political party for what? If you have something doing, you don't want to, you won't associate yourself with a political party or a politician. Because if you know what they are up to, you wouldn't call them a friend. Politicians, look, from 1999 to date, can you ask yourself, with the resources that have gone into their pocket, can you tie them to any project they've commissioned that commensurate with the resources that is available in that state? The answer is no. So what you see is just a jamboree at deceiving the people. Our people are very gullible. They are people you can easily swap. Go left, go right, go left, go right. What they are just after is the 5,000 they share on election day. Sometimes they will create disharmony, they will create problem within community after the election. Family will no longer be family, friends will no longer be friends. What is causing the problem? The 5,000 that they brought. You see a man will be on the standby at the polling booth. They will tell you, I voted, you have to sample the party you voted for or the party you are voting for, you sample it. That is, you are taking 5,000. You see even the rich, the poor. We went to government office some time ago. Myself and some people from within my constituency, we went there. So we met a very young man, we greeted, and they now introduced him that he's from our own constituency. We didn't know. We greeted and we did everything. So he ordered for mineral, and it's like those didn't come out, and we're eager to live there for some reasons. Now, he now gave us some money. I bet money do not transport. A man who is assumed to be a leader, who was a public officer, who was holding a post, collected the money. See, as I speak with you now, the money is still with him. Okay. It's a very small money, but I called him and said, look, that money, call, you have their phone number. Send it as a card to them individually. I am not desperate, but send that money, the whole of them, they saw it. But today, God has a way of punishing people. God punished him because of that token he took away from the people. God not the sleep. When you are committing crime, that land you are stepping on, that land will want to define where you belong to. One day that land will push you somewhere. You can't steal from the people and go home free. I saw some former leaders who were so powerful, chairman, board of trustee, director, blah, 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 blah. But the day they died, they were just buried like every other Nigerian man. No gold, no car, no house. But if there's anything, they will be remembered for the good things they did. Some of them were even moving from one church to the other, sharing gifts that the members should help them to pray that they are dying. If you have done well, will you be moving from one church to the other to pray for you? So that within yourself, you can repent of your sin even without seeing the pastor to pray for you. Those wrong things, those evil things you are doing, take your hand away from it. God answer you immediately. But they don't. After stealing from the public, stealing from the government, on Sunday they go to church and do their Thanksgiving. The question they don't ask themselves, I am giving out 1 million. My annual salary is 1.2 million. Can you live on 200,000 within 12 months? The answer is no. Where are you getting the money from? Nobody's probing. Very corrupt society. Very extremely corrupt. People here you see around, moving around, talking, blah, blah, blah. They don't have vision. They don't have vision. When you see a man with vision, there was a boy, was a young boy then. It was a roommate of my younger brother. We were all in the same school. It was in medicine, it was in microbiology. Combined the two of them together. By the time came, the school now discovered that it was running two programs. They withheld one of them. The day I saw him in UBTH, he will bring in accounting students, he will lecture them. Engineering, he will lecture them. Law, he will lecture. Mathematics, he will lecture them. He was the best brain in his time. Fortunately, I just walked to UBTH one day. I saw people calling him prof. I said, that name is not strange. I said, that name is not strange. He merits it. So even if they are calling him prof, he deserves it. Probably he's already a prof. Now, what am I trying to say? Nigeria need to wake up. If the people can realize the damage APC-led government, the government of Tinubu and the government of the late General Muhammadu Buhari did to this country, Nigeria will not hesitate to vote them out come 2027 general election. Any man that votes, yes, I'm saying it with all due respect.
I quite agree with you. I don't think based in Nigeria, but the situation of Nigeria, forget it. Nothing to write on the back. We should stop
the entrance to your house now. I'm in the public and I'm talking to millions of people now. The access road to your house now. Your grandfather farm road is better off.
Okay. In a dose state and city.
Yes, you can't drive it, or you can't drive through your streets now. Okay. It's one of the most. Let me not just comment. It's a very public place. I don't want to comment. Yeah. But these are areas that is strictly for the rich.
Yes.
You see, they drive through the Equoro, they drive through the mud water, drive through all kind of nonsense to find their way home. You have commissioners, you have governors, you have senators within your community, yes. But they don't have access road.
No road. Surrounded my area there. They could not even attract. There was a senator in the junction of my house. It was a senator, I think it was a senator in 1999. If the man house is still there, he could not tie that road. It's the first house in my junction. If they want to feed the sound, they will call me from abroad. Say they want to put other sound to fill area. I will be ashamed of myself.
When
the cable burned, they were calling me. I had to call a NEPA man. They said the cable worth about 800,000. They could not do. These are millionaires. They have money. One person can afford it. They refuse. A lady from America buy a new transformer close to my house and give it to her. She lives in America. He said that transformer is too old. She bring a new standard transformer. Okay, what are the people, these politicians in my area, what are they doing with those money they have stealing from the government?
They don't do anything. What they do, if you go to most of those, I don't want to mention areas, you see most of the hotels they have been paid for the next 1 year. What they do all kind of nonsense, useless. That's what they do there. So a man who doesn't sit down to read, well, how will he have something to say whenever he's faced with some of these challenges?
Timothy is calling. Hello, Mr. Timothy. Hello. Good evening, my brother. How are you?
How are you and Mr. Chris? Mr. Chris, up it on level.
Where's he?
Yari.
Yeah, I didn't know the show was on, but I didn't get the notification, but just went to YouTube now. I saw it.
Yeah.
But however, I needed to appreciate, both of you. Like I've said severally, not too many individuals can, do this sacrifice. People we people have been asking, what you can wire, you Ogele, you are in Norway, you are fine today, bread and butter, you are okay, but as soon as you get to 60, 65 now, at most your body will start agitating to start going home.
Yes, that's
Or
true.
visiting home too frequently. So that's why you are preparing the ground. But you now ask yourself why you are preparing the ground. The people in here, Manirewana, are we supporting? Are we really ready for 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 us to the change that we are all yearning to really gain that to have that space to thrive? Because our people say before you give madman medicine, you first ask whether it will drink. But I discovered we are not ready because a lady called me this evening from my office was saying, "Oh, Mr. Timothy, please, for this period, stop doing video that about government." But I said, the videos I make about government, do I just open my mouth and be insulting government? Am I not correcting things that I seen to be abnormal with the government system? Whether it's a no government or federal agency government. Like this evening, I did a video that they already editing. It's a short video. I was I was I was addressing Senator Money Okpebholo. I said, look, I thought you came to Edo, you brought him to call the commission, wherever you are commissioned. You are saying to help Akpabio is a powerful person, man. He's the number 3 man in the country. He should help to bring Obaseki home to Edo to come and answer questions. You mean what? You are not asking Akpabio to use his senator as a president of Senate to address against the cases of insecurity. You are not asking Akpabio to help to bring real development and growth to Edo. So these are misplaced priority as far as I'm concerned. So what am I going to do like that?
Absolutely. It's a misplacement of priority.
Yeah.
You are telling me, oh, blessing you. If my wife that I did and grandfather, God forbid, tells me today, say, oh, because I'm speaking against the evil in Nigerian society, for that reason, she want to end it. But go, glory be to God, we have lived for a while together. I thought that nobody can stop me. I'm not bankrupt. I've already decided. I've decided to go with the few progressives rather than going with the legions of the retrogressive ones. It's a statement I've done with it. I've decided to go with the very minutest few progressive ones rather than going to go with the millions, the legions of the retrogressive individuals in the society. That's my own construction. So so I must appreciate you guys.
Yeah, Timothy, before you go, I want you to talk to audience again, introduce yourself, what they have promised you. At least still beg them, they should do the needful for you, that you need that laptop. I've said it to them, I've put the account number here, but I've not seen any alert. So
my name is Timothy. I'm a visual broadcast journalist. I lost my sight when I was in the year plus as a result of prison. So it has struggled to have been educated. I was working with years for about 12. Before Okpebolo came in 2024, I was one of those few people that spoke to say, they need to govern it. Cannot do well. So as soon as he came in February 2025, some of his APC members started accusing him, and from disgruntled elements inside the broadcasting service, they have me posted down to the Ministry of Art Culture just to want to silence my voice. And when I was there, I did a couple of videos because I'm already a trained journalist, broadcast person. So anything will have to remove me from EBS, that is the state government owned media. That will not stop my own mission. So we did a couple of videos, but the very last one I got comments back was when the Pueblo told us on the 8th of September, 8th of October, saying that 170-year-old boy bought 14,000 hectares of land. Not be 14,000. Not be 14 acres. It says 14,000. So, the MD of Edojis, Pasaja, where is this land allocated? Where is it located? That was more problem they believe I caused for them. There's fireman queries. In fact, even today, they still told, I'm hearing in my ministry that I'm going to meet a panel. So I'll be asking them to let me meet the panel. The head of admin says they are deceiving themselves. But anyhow, this job is not safe. But I've told them, even though I lose my job today for speaking up for Edo and speaking and promoting better society for Nigerians and promoting good governance, I have nothing to do. So I beg all these people when they listen to us, friends of Okele, I beg more than support me. I need a good laptop. I need some mobile phones, at least 2 mobile phones. I want to continue to promote good governance for you. I want to continue to speak against brutality, oppression for Nigeria and Nigerian people. So that's it. Please, people are support. I need it. I need it. When I support Okele, I beg God, now only God will feel reward all of.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. Thank you.
Very much.
Yeah.
Now let God will fear me, bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. My brother, you have heard his voice. The account number is being pinned on the comment section. Let's support this man. He needs our support. Yeah, Mr. Chris, without wasting your time. Now, there are areas, one area I want you to elaborate on. This area of insecurity in Edo State, especially Edo North. Oshomole, I heard that in Senate, Oshomole is heading one position. Whether area of interior, Oshomole is the leader there. Why there is too much insecurity in Edo North? Because there was a video I saw yesterday. 12-year-old child was being kidnapped. 12-year-old child, a young girl. But they have rescued her.
Now, when you say there's insecurity in parts of Edo North, to me is not strange. When there was a crisis in the Niger Delta, one of the safest things they can quickly run into was Edo State. Probably what's the name, Asaba and the rest of them. People started running to a safer place. Now, when you look at Kogi, Kogi is also a state that is not too safe.
Yes.
The most mindless and the most crooked criminals, they are all resident within Kogi. And Kogi have almost a common boundary with Edo State. So the transit is very easy for them, those coming from the north. The transit is very easy for them. So when you see things like that, it's like when there is a challenge in one community, have it in mind that challenge could definitely spread to other parts of the country. So that is the situation of Edo North. Insecurity you are seeing in Edo North is a reflection of what is happening in some parts of the northern states that is having the boundary with Edo North or Edo State that is kind of giving birth to the insecurity you are seeing in Edo North today. And you know, sometimes most of this Edo North you are talking about, they are interior. They're interior. So it's not as urban as what you have here. You understand? So life is not compared to the kind of life people live here. It's not the kind of life people live over there. It's a whole lot of things. You know, the terrain is somehow very challenging. It's not like the way you move around the Benin City and the rest of them. And you know, sometimes when people are not reformed, whatever they do, they just see it as a way of life. Unlike this part of the states now. One is urban. I know there's still crime here and the rest of them. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chris, there is one video I'm going to do alone. I think you are going to call it again. I said that I should give a British space. You're going to do
okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, God bless you. Yeah. Yes. Now I want to talk on the area of Double Chief of Manchester. I've seen a lot of video people have been doing. Mr. Double Chief or Double Chief, you said you have lived in abroad for 20 years. I don't believe you have lived in abroad for 20 years. I believe maybe you are just 3 years or you live in refugee camp. You don't live in abroad. I see some people praising you. I know many people might not like this thing. If you like, you like it. I just want to advise him. I just want to advise him. You don't live in Edo State. You live in UK. Take it or you like it. The Britain you are talking about, they are the people that colonized us. That is where law started from. Even the law in Nigeria, the people that say we read law, we do this, they all started it from there. You see, Albert might have made a lot of mistakes. Albert is smarter than you. Do you know why? You have assaulted Albert. You have assaulted him. Anybody that is pampering you, praising you, my brother, they are pushing you into fire. There is a big fire coming on your way. Not in 6 months. Ogele has said it. Take it or you like it. If you have children, you want to put your children into mess. You want to put, you see that slap that is on media. Once police see that something, it's an assault. Even your lawyer that you are going to take on this case is going to say, you have made a very big mistake. It's like you went to his territory to go and attack him because you were not invited there to start with. That territory belongs to Albert because they were the organizer of that party. You went in there and slapping. I see all the social media bloggers that live in abroad. Some of them don't even think well. Why must we be supporting evil? Even if Albert is talking the way he's not supposed to talk, does it mean you are going to take laws into your hands? Because the matter is going to start. That Double Chief, he has a case to answer in the court of law in UK. Like I don't base in UK, maybe UK law. I heard some people are saying UK does not take those things serious. But in Norway, you don't dare try it. Your future can be destroyed. In Norway, alternative police go right and put for grant for you. If it affects your future, there was one of my friends from Iran. He drive. A place is supposed to drive 110. He drive 160. Camera pick him. They send bill to him. The guy refused to pay the bill. The bill can accumulate. He applied for citizenship in Norway. They rejected him. He now called me. I said, if they reject to go meet lawyer, he went to go and meet lawyer. The lawyer now consulted the police and the immigration. The immigration say, and they don't tell them the reason why they take reject them. You don't pray to damn bad police and bad immigration. They will ruin your life. It happens in my town here. It happens in my town here. Do you know what happened? He no say that be where they bring come for her. They don't, police don't go court already, don't go judge case on behalf of her. He just took her like say, now normal thing. Say nothing they happen. When he calls up lawyer tell him say, This bill now, the Bitcoin accumulated to almost 10,000 Norwegian krona. That's about 1,000 euro. And when the bill even came, it's not up to 150 euro or to 200 euro. For almost 2 years, he did pay. The lawyer said, "Fair, go pay the bill first. Go pay the bill." He called me, call immigration. The lawyer tell immigration, say, whether I go free apply. Immigration said they cannot decide whether I go free apply or not free apply. He have a case with the police. He should go and solve that case for police and first. You know what the police tell them? Police say they don't carry a case, go court. They don't decide that. Now 10 years you go wait for. You see, then children, wife, everybody get passport, you don't get. So even if you have British citizen, it's revocable. I always tell people. It doesn't mean you have red passport or blue or green that guarantee your stay. There are things you will do. Then if you go and read, they say it's our own and not what they talk and say it's revocable. They don't get any explanation. Now they get their country. The country does not belong to you. You went to the party, they ask persons question. The person they reply, you say, yes, you define me. Now you define me. Because already, do you know why Abba is much smarter than you? Why I call you a Dundee? You be big fool, you don't know. All the messages we are sending to that boy was screenshotting it. You were still bragging. I will continue to be beating you after you have hit him. You still went on live video. I see some people were sharing that video. My brother, or Suoma, or Boma Yezo, Suoma Yiko, don't allow people to push you into a big problem that you will never come out from. This is abroad. Nigeria, not there yet. When we say, now I get one APC leader where one country. Once you don't violate the law, the police they deal with you, they don't look back. It don't be like Nigeria where they'll just arrest you, they'll just go kill from there, transfer you go call, from a call, they'll carry you go call. It not be like that. Police go, they watch that video, they go sit down for the office, they read minutes to that video, your body language, how you take, you see your friends will even follow you on the video your face. They video your face. Not be even about video you. Because about I watch the video, about the focus, they ask you question. If you do not even catch your face, now your friends will follow you, can I see video you? And I come make that video go viral. My brother, if they're not way here, if you get one, then I tell you one thing, and they'll follow you. One, they'll say you be violent man. And if you get children on that age, child welfare must visit your house. Now police go call child welfare for you. So say make them go check his background for house first. Maybe this man will molest his wife and his children for house. Now you got to talk your own. If you see some kind of bad child welfare, where you go handle that your case, even if your children talk, say, you know they do them anything, that you're violent, they use a picture to the come for your hand first. Hell will not go fall. Not their country, hell will not go fall. Even if your wife, they talk, say you be the best man, they're not going to listen to you with your wife. They go first use that one to frustrate you first before you come face the male law. And I want to advise you, don't you know that slap when you slap that boy? That boy can decide not to work for the rest of his life. People don't know the gravity of what they are doing. If you know it, I don't think it happens to me where they talk show. That's where near me. For this our community here. I don't want to mention it. Where they get drawing hair, he here stay for ground. Some will both come and say, they sight down. When did they draw the woman hair? The woman the shout. Police involved. When I get to the station, they rush the woman to hospital. Police say, are you going to prosecute her? I tell police, wait. Let me go and think about it first. Let's see the condition of that woman. Police tell me, say, evidence is already there that 2 women don't call them. Say they'll come be a witness. Oh, but don't talk to them, they will go court already. I come meet the woman, say, if we do these damages, we go ruin this girl life. And if we not get Norwegian passport, It will say that court, that case go court. But you don't know saying that God. God bless you, sir. You don't know saying that God. Now he touch our hearts. This one a person where they close to me. Now it happened. I constantly say the girl and see a dog girl. He's single. He's a struggle for life. I don't know whether you want to use that and say, perhaps say in our ultimatum. The police in the case, I know that police very well for this community. If they tell me, say, look, the board, they will not court. Anything we want to do, make una go court. They even guarantee the woman. Government said they will give her a lawyer. Free lawyer. They said because the evidence is there. You know, they even tell us, say, no fear for lawyer. You're not going to use money. Government is going to pay for your lawyer. You have a good case. The woman can say that in head, he the hot out till he die. The money where that boy go, that get for the work, now that woman hand it for the enter. And Norwegian they do one thing. Anything that makes Norwegian to pay that bill, the fund where God go give to that woman, you go pay with your nyash. You will do the commission. They don't need to even take permission for you. As they work, they go your account, go they remove money. Except you don't come up for the country. You just go Africa. Anything will make government pay that person when you damage the life. You don't finish. Now they're going to share your salary for your hand. Give you the one we want to pay our strength. Give you the one we want to chop. Simple. After you do that atrocity, you still go social media again. My brother, double chief. You not be double chief. You be mumu chief. Now, brother, you going to do that kind of thing. And they see different bloggers they carry on. My brother, your life, you don't use your own to spoil them. You have destroyed your life by yourself. If they're not always there, sometimes, you know, if you get a job against yourself, they'll talk to you be a violent person. You feel lost your job. Because the person where you assault, he not strike you back. That person, if he talk, say, I know the reason they see again. Well, now he gets his body. You know the implication, the gravity of what you have just done. Those guys supporting you. You go pay lawyer, pay. Those guys, they will come block you for WhatsApp. Don't use anybody to say, because I about talk to this person, I go make me do one. Nobody send you message. You will adjust on your own. Don't bring traditional home into this matter. No. If anybody offend Palace their power to take on the person to order. Simple. May we not divert anything again as an adult people. May we not support evil. What that guy did is wrong. I am not saying Abbott is perfect. No. It's not perfect. He's still getting old lashes. But you live in abroad. You know, if you see a body test crash you, that's why you want to crash out. You know they do it. Here, if you want to see Casalo, the paper where they will give you, you go fill out. You know the thief or no way, they're not the fight. Now you use your hand to take cross sample. You did already. If you want me to spoil your life for you, they will spoil them. If you want me to build your life for they will build them. You get one Sudanese guy for here. Because government, you don't get job that time. He did under government, they give him money. Because they misbehave. He carry lighter, go buy petrol, burn a whole house. He not say camera capture from the filling station when go buy the fuel. When police come, police stop saying a fuel, they take on the house now. They arrest the boy spent 3 years for jail. When the call come, government come send to her. You know, you don't even go correct myself. They don't first destroy and finish. So don't use, say, person talk to me. You want to prove for class, say you be Odunga. Odunga not there abroad. Some Oyibo there where we say don't commit crime. They don't get job. Now government they give them food. Anywhere they submit as if they know they give them job because the police don't blacklist them. Now here I come see say for this my commute here, there is a guy I know. He's a Norwegian. He cannot travel here to Sweden. He not get ID card. He not get bank card. If government want give him money, they write check for receipt for him. He go use and go supermarket, go buy food. Now government they pay because they say the guy had hardened criminal before. He they do bad things during the time of his young age. The boy not get bank. I come ask. He said no. He said it's not. No bank will open account for him. Police blacklist. These one are white or Igbo. You don't joke with police. If they see you on criminal, they can ruin your life. Some people will keep their documents for inside pocket for house. Where you know they let them, they go outside, go to fight. They engineer you. Say, double chief, you have done it well. When they know say there is a problem ahead of you that is coming. There is a big problem. Don't deceive yourself. Those ones they praise you now. Most of them get European passport. Fear not going to let them do what you do. So fear not going to let them do it. They know the implication. They can't try it. If you say, Abba fight you back, now that they call to fighting. You slap him, the boy he retaliates. He can even let it attempt murder. He can lay any allegation on your head when you go to struggle for your life. You still go ahead again. After that incident happened, I still see one of your videos what you do yesterday. Say, I will continue to beat you. Who they even advise you say? You get one for house. You are doing live video, threatening somebody that you have attacked. Those videos, they are evidence, they are witness in the court of law. They are witness. It's a very easy case. The judge go ask you be this. You say, are you? What were you saying? What were you saying? Good evening. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. You see, if you look at the body movement of this boy that slapped Albert,
Yeah.
you know that something's wrong with him. Maybe he's taking something, he's under the influence of something. The way he talks, his body movement. Like many years ago, I worked with his father. His father was a very gentleman. His father was a lawyer.
Okay.
Like, yes, but I don't know this particular, but I know his father. He was a lawyer. So I'm surprised for that man at that time. That man was a decent man to the best of my knowledge.
See now the person where you know about the talk so. You see, huh?
Yes, looking at this boy, his father was a chief and a lawyer, big lawyer. I know his father very well. So I was surprised that as decent as that man at that time, this boy come from that man. So maybe it's the Western world that he came that changed him. Because looking at this boy, you know, it's not normal, it's not mentally balanced.
Okay.
You understand? Because you said you have to live in this civilized part of the world. You don't know the implication of what you are doing. So maybe out of hatred, many of these bloggers, out of hatred, many people, they are just pampering, they are applauding him. But the consequence thereafter, he does not know. He does not know the consequence of thereafter. I think the best thing that would have been okay for him is to look for every means to go and apologize.
God bless you. God bless you, my brother. To quench the matter.
To quench the matter. Even people have Albert hatred in Nigeria. They are just speaking out of hatred. You understand? When they know what is happening. Although if Albert does anything wrong, people that he offended know how to deal with him.
Yes.
On this particular matter, this boy is trading with fire. I give you that passport.
They will collect them. God bless you, my brother.
So it does not know. I just say people that are just saying, even people, so many of us that live in civilized part of the world, they are saying all sorts of rubbish. Whereas they cannot involve it.
God bless you. People when they praise and say, not going to let them do them. They know the implication.
No, they will not do it. because I'm surprised. I said, this as decent as this boy's father time, this boy is involved in this kind of something. I was just surprised. So I just say, let me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. This man, of course, he lives in abroad. He know the implication. You don't joke with police in abroad. After God, now police. And I didn't know where we are there here. So, if no way police write something for your system, for where you carry your name for system, you don't finish. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Lawyer not fit do anything for you. Lawyer can't do anything. What do I want to do? This is a police country. We are law for the work. So you see, we Edo people now, majority now, a lot of us many pass for abroad. Majority of us get citizenship for different countries. I am not saying okay, it's a criminal record for the man. A man that is living in UK. This man lives in UK. He likewise here. They go indict you as a criminal. You are a violent man. What did they talk? Any policeman see that video, you don't kill your record. You don't damage your image. Not be Spain or Italy. Where they, even Spain, Italy said, if you follow the due process, the person will suffer put. Because Italy matter not the finish. If you feel go 3 years imprisonment for Italy, they will release you. They will constantly carry you again for the house. They'll say another new judge don't come for your case. You see, I don't understand people. Small things. See what you talk about courtesan. If that Buccaneer, if that yeah, they come. Those things they're not they talking for abroad again. Many people don't use that go jail. I could remember there were some Benin boys those days. They were living in Rome. All this fight, they start people, they don't go Spain. They go hide for Valencia. One of them don't die for Belgium now. Don't die for Belgium now. Police, Italian police and Spanish police work together. They bring them back to Italy to come and go to jail. You don't joke with these people. The network is there. They will bring you out. Those people, when they do that fight for Rome that time, they heard that they're popular. They're different guys. People, they fear them. But when police quack them, those guys where they pamper that time, all of them cower. They're base. One hour, they don't contribute for their jail where they spend. One car, they don't contribute. When they will come party that time, they say they want to scatter the party, they go stop people. They do it. Now one person, now they deal with that person, bring them to book. He bring them to stupor. They go from Italy, go arrest them for Spain. Bring them back. Can't go to jail. What are we talking about? But no, there are people you play with. There are people you don't play with. If Abbott have offended anybody, let those people face Abbott. Not be say you now you create in WhatsApp group. You go there. Now you see the talk say you want to go meet the person where they might buy the organized party for. Who go accept that one? Nobody now. Instead when they remove you. If I were you go forget the matter. Not be one way you can't go. Now you can't go to stop there and you do one video, even not because of Oba. Now you want to fight for our father. Not be you. Our palace is not a violent palace. You people should stop that nonsense. Palace does not support violence. And those people should stop using the name of palace to instigate violence. What kind of nonsense are we doing? Palace is a peaceful place. It's a welcome place for all Edo. That's all. But the one we never need to talk for Palace matter, everybody calls this Palace matter for social media. Well, when I was growing with my own young age, if you want to pass that Palace road, we they run the passer. As our grandpa wants to tell us the story. Palace not account turn to everything for social media. I mean, they say I come meet us say move fight for Palace. I mean that competition. We should stop this nonsense. It's getting out of hand. Anybody where they throw man, they go Palace. Waiting, they wait and they come for road. That's my own. You cannot take it upon yourself. You want to just go to cause problem. So when I see the double chief they talk about, I was annoyed. Don't bring Palace into this matter. Now you with our bad get problem. They don't know you for Palace. Later you're going to talk about Pebolo. No government is above criticism. The criticism where they don't criticize Tinubu and Buhari. Me where they talk, so you know the criticism. I use good 3 years to criticize Obaseki. No name, why will not call Obaseki? No name. Let's call a spade. Obaseki is a human being. Me, I will always stand for the truth. Almost 3 years ago, we take call Obaseki different name. I go to Nigeria, Obaseki don't arrest me. I go to my mama bed at 2021, Obaseki don't arrest me. I was supposed to say Yamu. Me, I know they hide my own. I will tell you to your face. Say that if a power do it wrong, they don't talk to them. The money will power tell they work, they get the money. The money belongs to the people. Anybody can criticize Okpebolo. Yes, they criticize you for you to do more. What is they don't call Obaseki? Ogbonisa. You don't get picky. Different name. Where they don't call Okpebolo now? When you talk to them because of that one, I go make it do it. Because it said D7. It's a name. They can call anybody D7 or D8 or simple. Okpebolo no say that one not be a name. More not they use other things to they engage. Waiting they don't send us, my brothers and sisters. We should be conscious of what we are doing. Now, double chief. I know people are praising you now. If the matter starts, I want to hear say, may you do live video, say that they contribute for you when you want to take lawyer. Not me say they don't praise you put now. When you come to cry, say they don't they drag me, they go. Nobody want to answer you. Not cry, come out. Me, I know say me I tell they do my thing. Wait till I know say go bring my leg, come out. You go put me for problem and not go put my hand. Now, maths, you go see use man pay the other person.
The terrorist governments. You Nigerian should be very ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah, no.
Should be very, very ashamed of yourselves. I will speak to you. You should. This can happen. I'm living here for over so many years.
Man, I listen
People
to
are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist. This can happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet. The football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. You understand? I'm speaking to this youth. You have accused, you recognize, no, if you got me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. This is not a terrible country. You are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't put me. When you put me and I take me here, you touch me, go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a cowboy. I live here. So I'm calling on you to jobs. Go back home. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent the government which is coming. You are from Switzerland. I saw you 2 days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think of how it's done in Switzerland. You are
You see, the Super Eagles players, they were in a train in Switzerland. Somebody just sent the video for me. A man was attacking them inside the train. Nigeria Super Eagles, these are female footballers, say they should be ashamed of themselves calling themselves Super Eagles of Nigeria. When the terrorist group is ruling Nigeria, killing us, killing our people, they are still representing that kind of a country. Now, don't see what our leaders don't use us to do. They don't embarrass us for anywhere we go now. As for me, see they support this Tinubu government. This one our Super Eagles girls. They Switzerland. They embarrass them for inside train. They say they're supposed to be ashamed of themselves as a Nigerian, supporting a terrorist government. Now they call them. Tomorrow I will play this video again. Nigeria should be ashamed. People that is supporting this Tinubu government, we never know what you want to put in my hand. Now make all of us see they misbehave. If we both tell us we'll go home tomorrow, where we go stay? People wait tell them they run come out. When I wait to see take come here. When I going to say when I want to do guy. That's what this they talk to this one. When I go to watch somebody slap. Now our Super Eagles now, they wear our flag to represent us. They embarrass the police train in Switzerland. They say they're supposed to be ashamed of themselves. Calling themselves Super Eagles of Nigeria. Supporting the terrorist group government. The man you put the tell them, say, see how many people they don't kill for Nigeria. And the useless people, they come out for me that they defend Tinubu. Say they never killed, and there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. It shall never be well with anybody that is supporting incompetent government in Nigeria. Any money where they give you now, go hang for our throat. So shall it be in Jesus' name. Because why? They never knock on our door. Now we could be supporting. God bless every one of you. I'm going to see you guys for the next broadcast tomorrow. I'm going to emphasize on this video tomorrow. This is our Super Eagles video. I'm going to do the video tomorrow. God bless you. God bless everybody. All my followers, share the video, like the video. Go and subscribe to Ogele TV. God bless you. Good night.